Okay, I was meant to upload yesterday, but I was too busy streaming. By the way, please go to my stream at my Twitch. It will be in the description. We're having lots of fun and shit. Okay, enough of self-sponsoring. Today's story is, well, just disgusting in any way. You might not see it as disgusting, but I certainly do. Now, I don't really know these YouTubers. I actually have never heard of these YouTubers. Mainly because they're one of these family YouTubers where they do family videos together and whatnot. I'm not into that sort of thing, but some people could be into that thing. I'm not, but that's just not my taste for YouTube videos. Now, this family pretty much adopted a autistic Chinese child, well, a baby or whatnot. So, right there, that sounds like a pretty good deed. Now, so they adopted this Chinese autistic baby, and a lot of major sponsorship deals came up to them. Now, if I was a major sponsorship deal and I saw this happen, I would say, I want my brand on that. I want my brand on someone who adopted this special needs Chinese child. I want my brand on that. So I can understand why brands are going on, major brands are going on to sponsor these videos. Now, pretty much, they made millions. They made millions of dollars. Absolute crazy amounts of money. 6 digits of cash. And after a few years, they secretly put the child back into the system, the foster care system, and they went on a fucking holiday. Now, this is just disgusting because they adopted this child. Now, there's many different reasons why you would want to put back a child. Most obvious one would probably be that maybe you just can't really afford to keep up with this child. So you have to put him back into the system and whatnot. So there is understandable reasons on why people would do it. But this reason is, in my opinion, is just not good. What they did was pretty much just say, hey, thank you, baby, for giving us all these major sponsorship deals. They bought themselves a luxury house, they had another child and whatnot, and then they just threw him back into the system. Now, pretty much, just now they bought, pretty much after they adopted this Chinese baby, they actually raised money to adopt this child. After they pretty much got the money too and whatnot, they got him and they got shit tons of cash and they bought a luxury house. Now, I'm not autistic myself, but an obvious thing about autism is that pretty much they're not used to change. They have to adapt really, they adapt much slower than people without autism do. And pretty much straight away, after getting all this money because of this baby, they ended up getting a luxury house and having another child and whatnot. And just some cruel, disgusting things happened. So, sorry about that, but anyways, some cruel, disgusting things ended up happening in their household. So, if you know if you know about autism, when you have it, there's a certain coping mechanism that children have with autism. Now, they will obviously do stuff to cope with it. So maybe it might really seem really weird. Like, for example, let's say you like to bounce a ball. That can be a coping mechanism. Bashing your head into a wall. That could be a coping mechanism. There's different coping mechanisms that they feel like that they can cope with. Now, this baby's coping mechanism was to suck on his thumb. And pretty much, he was like 2 or 3 years old. They didn't want him to suck his thumb anymore, and what they would do is they would duct tape his hands so he wouldn't suck his thumb anymore, which is obviously his coping mechanism. So that's disgusting. But if you look at the tweet on Twitter and whatnot that pretty much exposed this family for this, they showed their 7-year-old daughter, who is their actual daughter, sucking on her thumb. So there's a lot of things here. Now, one reason they also got rid of him, apparently was because of the brand, and the brand was, I forgot the name of the brand, but I don't know, some dumb shit. Another reason why they actually apparently took away this child is because, apparently this child wanted to be put back into the system, which doesn't really make much sense, but I don't really know, but you would think that if they were to put this child back into the system, they would make a video about it, pretty much saying, hey, this child is leaving us now, let's say goodbye. So the child's going to be leaving and whatnot, so there goes the child. But the thing is, they didn't do that. They secretly put it back in the system, waited months later, went on some shite holiday, came back, and the holiday was before Corona and whatnot, but they came back and pretty much said, oh yeah, he was gone for ages. We put him back in the system. He wanted to be. I don't really see. And now what they're doing is they're looking for another child. So they're pretty much going Christmas shopping for disabled children, which is wrong in every way. Why would you want to do this? Why the fuck would anyone want to go Christmas shopping for poor children, to look for fucking some excuse to go out of their way to make sure they can bloody make lots of money? It's just absolutely disgusting, and I hope they know that what they're doing is disgusting. Anyways, that's all I have to say on this situation. If you want, please like and subscribe. Comment down below. Check out my Twitch channel, which is in the link in the description. I'll be going live straight after this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Baby, I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of mind.